Yo, let me tell you something. If ain't nobody else told you, I'm going to be the first one to tell you. When you go to jail, she going to leave. And it's just that simple. When you go to jail and you get locked up, and I could almost guarantee you, with today's technology and how they watching, you going to get locked up. And she going to leave. That's the bottom line to that. The love of your life, shorty that you holding it down, what you breaking bread, when you go on that visiting floor, when you get locked up and you in that jail cell and you sitting on that visiting floor, you're going to get a couple of visits, maybe. But eventually she going to leave. And it's nothing like the sting. The sting of that Dear John letter. After she done weaned you off and she ain't come see you after visit after visit after visit. You constantly sitting in that jail and you waiting for that letter from the love of your life. And everybody else is getting mail and you're not getting mail. And it's starting to irritate you. And then you get that letter. I'll never forget when I got mine. I was so happy to get the letter. I was teary-eyed in OBCC in the box screaming out, yo, Breeze, she wrote me, Breezy. Right? Then I got that letter. And it read, P.S. I can't do this shit anymore. Bottom line of that, we ain't got to go through the whole shenanigans. And I broke down in that cell like, damn. I was looking for the light in my darkness sitting in that cell. And boy, I got hit with that oh, you can. It hit me hard. And see, the bottom line to it is, people, you next. Ain't no future in fronting. You know you doing stuff that you ain't got no business doing. You know them people are watching. They invest a lot of money in their technology. And they invest a lot of money in those snitches on the block. You know, some of them get paid like $300 a week just to come and let them know who's who, what's what, who they be with, how they doing it. And even still, outside of them, they got social media. It's only a matter of time before you be sitting in that cell, getting on that bus, riding upstate to the mountains. And then the funny part about it is, you know, because y'all black women scream a lot about black men be running to the white woman. But the funny part about it is that's not true until black men go to jail. When a black man go to jail, you know who takes care of them black men up in the mountains? You know who's taking care of them? It's the fat white lady. The fat white ones. They come up there with boxes of food, with sneakers and packages, and they take care of your black man when he go to jail. Isn't it ironic? Something to think about. Things to make you go, yeah. It be them fat white chicks that be on that visiting floor taking care of them black dudes up north in the mountain. Bottom line to it is, she gonna leave. And it's gonna hurt. Now you got a choice. Because you're not in jail yet. The feds ain't pop up to your house 5 o'clock in the morning and kicking your door. Not yet. Yeah, that's the hours. They coming between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. They want to catch you sleep, that tired. And when they come, there's no backsies. There's no give me another chance. And when you in that jail cell, and you go to pick up that phone, brother, don't get on that phone and tell shorty, keep your pussy tight. It ain't yours, it ain't yours, homeboy. It ain't yours no more. It was your turn. You blew it. Now it's the next man's turn. She's out. It's over. If you don't feel the sting of this message, you will when you in that jail cell. Anyway, people, you already know who it is. I'll be going live today. Look out for my live on Real Topics with Hassan. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and stay sucker free. End the story. You know what's the biggest problem we have? I'm going to tell you what's the biggest problem we got. The biggest problem we got is you cats running around making babies and not taking care of them. You know what disgusts me? I'm sick and tired of you dudes. All up in all these females' DMs. And they inbox. You hollering at these females. And you promising them something. that you're not giving your wife that you got at home. Now, I'm going to say it again. You all in these females' DMs, and they inbox, and they text message, and you promising them something that you're not even giving your wife and kids at home. You promising shorty the world, feeding a game, lying to her. You the smoothest nigga. You so smooth. You ain't gonna be honest to tell her how smooth you really is. You know why that female putting up with his shit, shorty? I'm gonna tell y'all why that female putting up with his shit. Because that same lame dude that's promising you the world, that's shitting on his wife and kids at home, that cat, he done gave her a small package when he got with her. Never told her he had HIV. Never told her he had herpes. But nevertheless, he done gave her them genital warts. Turned the coochie into a Nestle Crunch. Now she got low self-esteem. Saying to herself, who else is going to want me? After he gave her the unthinkable. But nevertheless, he up in the next female inbox. And he's running around. Passing this shit on like he's playing tag. Tag, you're it. You're it. Got him. So now, even the side chick is forced to put up with his shit. Because she like, who the hell gonna want me with a bumpy coochie? These dudes is running around sabotaging households, destroying these females. Y'all cats is destroying these females. He's sitting up there promising you the world, but outside on a street corner with his mans talking about niggas over bitches. Like, how? That saying is so gay. My homeboys will never make me feel like my wife. And I don't want you to. No homo. Pause. My homeboys will never make me feel, could never make me feel like a woman. They could never replace the touch of a woman. But this same dude all up in your DM, sitting up there talking about niggas over bitches. And niggas over them same niggas too, over his children. No responsibility. Be careful who you let in your house. At your dinner table, eating your kid's cereal, homegirl. Stop letting these dudes in your house. Coming in there eating up all your kids' cereal. He don't mean you no good. He don't mean the children no good. You just three hots in a goddamn cot. One of the biggest reasons why we can't make it as a people is because our homes is divided. And because of our homes being divided the way that they are, our children are ending up in the penitentiary. Because of this, your children are sitting up there watching you bad and bougie bitches. Watching y'all. Let these lame clown Negroes up in your home. They don't like your children. Your children don't like them. Your children are building animosity. You reminding them every chance that they get, that you get. Every chance that you get, you reminding them that they daddy ain't shit. And little man sitting there, your son and your daughter, they sitting up there talking about you like a dog to each other. Like, yeah, but daddy ain't shit because you ran him away. Daddy ain't shit because you ran him away. He don't even want to come around to see us no more because he hates you so much. But he love us, but he can't take it. He got to the point to where that he said, F you and the kids. He ain't dealing with this.
I'll see them when they get older. Because of you. He can't take it. Now you got another dude up in there. And you telling the kids, reminding them, your daddy ain't shit. But they looking at the nigga that you got coming up in the house. Ain't contributing nothing. Won't buy no Chinese food. Won't put a steak in the freezer. Won't pay your bill. Won't buy your kids no pajamas. Won't get them a little toy to play with. No nothing. All he want to know is when you going to fix him his plate. And when could he get him some FaceTime from you? That's it. And the kids see that. They being neglected. If you ain't running around with your hood booger friends, them hood boogers, you running around at the party, you at the club, and then you stressed out about them, or rather him, that lame you let in the house. And your kids, they just a casualty of the war that you created on your front line, at your front door, in your bedroom, in your house. Your kids became a casualty of war. Of a nigga now you don't even want to get rid of him. Because even though the baby daddy ain't shit, this nigga that came through the door and done blessed you with the small package of herpes, HIV, genital warts, whatever, HPV. He done gave you all types of shit. But you putting up with this shit. And the sad part about it is, you ran your baby daddy away. You ain't want that nigga. Because he's a lame now. After you done had kids with him, he's a lame. But this real nigga coming through the door that gave you the herpes, he's the shit. Nope. Now you tired of him and you can't even get rid of him. Because, girl, who gonna want me at? Yeah, who gonna want you? With them bubbles in your pussy. Y'all gotta do better. Brothers, sisters, or should I call you some real niggas and bad bitches? Whatever. Whatever your title is. You the reason why our children is all mentally fucked up. You the reason. Instead of spending your time at the bar with them knucklehead niggas you run around with, why don't you spend a weekend at home watching some horror movies or reading some books with your goddamn children? Matter of fact, you ain't even got to do that. Just spend 24 hours in the goddamn house. No, that's too much. Spend 8 hours in the house with your kids. Just let them see you walk back and forth. Nope, you can't do that. This is the problem. That's where the problem coming from. You females is sexy for the gram. But your man, he ain't seen you look sexy like the gram seen you look sexy in months. As a matter of fact, we getting tired of your man coming to the barbershop crying and complaining because he ain't had none from you in months. You don't turn, you gotta do this, you ain't turning me on. You gotta warm me up. Every approach that he take to you is the wrong approach. Just tell a nigga you don't want him. Stop lying and playing games. He's a security blanket. Security blanket. He ain't getting none from you. He don't even really want to cheat. But you got him sitting up there going to the strip club, tricking his money off with them strippers, getting lap dances, busting in his pants. Ill. And every time he come home, it's always an excuse of why he can't have none from you. And eventually he gonna leave. He ain't putting up with that shit but for so long. It's but so long you can starve a man out. You know you don't want him, but he's a security blanket. And yep, you keeping it all funky for the gram. Giving him them nice butt shots, back shots. Every picture that you post up is of your ass. Damn. And this is what your children got to look up to? the majority of the problems that's going on in our community that we don't have because we don't really have a community, it starts at home. But you ignorant motherfuckers. That's where it starts at. You can't change the world or look for Trump, Obama, or any of these presidents to change nothing till you change your funky ass household. You get it? All of the problems start with you real niggas and you bad bitches. This is where the problem starts at. With that mentality. It's a self-destructive mentality. Y'all invest more into ignorance than you invest into your home. How that movie, The Wizard of Oz, used to go back in the days? There's no place like home. There ain't supposed to be no place on this earth like home. But for many children growing up in y'all homes, it's a casualty of war. Your children are a casualty of war. And that war is that effed up relationship that you in. Making them suffer. You ain't got to stay on the front line in your house. Apologize for your shit. Him, her. Start all over again. Nah, you ain't going to do that. Eventually what's going to end up happening is she going to put your ass out. Be playing with another dude that gave her herpes. And he going to leave and be taking care of somebody else's kids and ain't going to even want to see his kids no more. The end. End of story. This is what we left it. And this is the main problem to what's going on in our community. I'm just keeping it funky. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Or don't. Don't make me a difference. But you ain't going to hear nobody on YouTube spitting it the way I'm spitting it. I'm just keeping it funky. P.S. In closing, to any of my friends that's running around with herpes and you think I'm talking about you, just know that you ain't the only one with herpes. It's about 50 of y'all running around burning because some nigga or some female then gave you a small package of them, a small package that they can't get rid of. So don't think that I'm talking about you because you ain't the only one burning. Okay? Peace. So I just got a phone call letting me know that my little homie got 25. They gave him 25, hit him with a quarter. Sad part about it is, he got kids out here that he loved. He got kids out here that he loved. They gave him 25, wasn't playing with him. They wasn't playing with him, gave him a quarter. Like, take that. If he lived to make it out of jail, he gonna come home a senior citizen. A senior citizen. I got another homie named Tankhead, one of the most dangerous niggas in jail from the early days of 93 on Rikers Island, getting ready to come home. You know how much time he gave them? 26 years. 26 years. Went to jail with a 3 to 9. 3 to 9. Turned that into 26 years putting in work. Repping that set. And the reason why I'm making this video, because all I hear the dudes that's been locked up saying, that was keeping it real, putting that work in, all these dudes are sitting up there saying, yo, I just want to go home. I just want to go home and take a walk in the park. You hear the birds in the background? I just want to go home to listen to the birds chirp. Calling me on the phone like, yo, homie, I just want to come home and look and see the sun. I want to look up at the sky and see the sun again. See the things you're taking for granted and you giving up to go to jail? All in the name of what? Keeping it real? Keeping it real? Keeping it real? Who are you keeping it real with? Your children? I can remember my days of sitting in jail and just fantasizing on taking a walk in the park. Having a barbecue with a blanket laid out, because you be fantasizing like a mother when you in jail. Fantasizing of just sitting down Here, sit down. On the floor. With a blanket. With a blanket. And having a barbecue, a little picnic with your girlfriend. Hugs and kisses. You know? Birds chirping, flowers, the little things that you take for granted. You just throw it all away. And for what? Keeping it real with what? An image of being an idiot? An image of being an idiot? So you throw away your family, your wife and your children. You give them up. You leave them out here for another dude to come along and take advantage of. Step all over. Kids start getting disobedient in school, start failing. And once that start happening, you're going down a path of destruction. You sitting up there calling your children on the phone, and you telling them, yo, or they calling you rather, or coming to see you in the jail, and you telling them they better get it together. And you know what? They like, what are you gonna do? You gave up on them. You not here. All in the name of what? You know how backwards it is to actually be in jail. You in jail, facing the rest of your life, and all you dream about is just coming home. Your every thought is, I want to go home. I want to get home to my mother before she die. I want to see my children while they still toddlers. You went to jail when your kid was a year old, 8 months. You come home when your children are 26, 27. Do you not see the picture that I'm trying to paint to y'all? Why go to jail and throw away everything that you have right now because you want to keep it real? Matter of fact, it's too much sun here. All in the name of keeping it real? Come on, people. Come on, people. Keeping it real? What are you keeping it real with? You want everybody to feel like you tough? You got to hit the block. You got to hustle. You want to get that bread? You want to get that bread, huh? You know the funny part about it is that dudes don't tell you? When you go to jail, you know how much you make when you work in jail? Because you don't want to get a job out here. So when you go to jail, I'm going to tell you, when you get up in that penitentiary, you're going to make $7. You're going to make $7 every 2 weeks. Your ass refused to work at McDonald's out here because that ain't enough. You got to ball out. But when you go to jail, you're going to make $7 every 2 weeks for the rest of your life. That shit hurt me like hell to see my little nigga get 25 years in jail. 25. The game out here wasn't made for you to win. It was rigged. This is what people are not telling you. The game was rigged. It's not meant for you to win. So why even participate in the game and play it? When you get caught up, you are going to cry. You're going to cry on the inside. Your body is going to scream for freedom. Your body is going to scream for freedom. Don't let these dudes come out here and gas you up with their jail war stories. Nobody care about that. Nobody care about how many dudes you stabbed in jail. Nobody cares about that. You're going to tell a story. You want me to tell you a story real quick? You know what's the craziest, scariest scream? The craziest, scariest scream that you hear in jail? That you hear in there? That everybody knows once they hear that scream? It's the scream of a dude that done lost his mama. When you get on that phone and you call home, and somebody on that other line that told you your mama died, you will never see your mother again. All in the name of what? Keeping it real? Keeping it real with who? The realest thing you can do is stay home and raise your children. So you gonna give up you gonna give up getting some pussy every day to go to jail? To be asking somebody to send you a magazine with naked women to masturbate? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? For the rest of your life? 25 years. Yeah, he might see some freedom after 25. But him being in his 30s and doing 25, what are you coming home, 50? 50 something? And then when you get out here, you stuck in the past. So now you looking at them girls like they 20 years old. You looking at them like, yeah, look at this nice tenderoni. And she looking at you like, get out of my face, grandpa. It's over. No more tenderonis for you. Now you grandpa coming home looking at grandma. For what? All in the name of keeping it real? People, enjoy your freedom, man. Enjoy your freedom. You see how I could just get out of the car and walk? Take a scroll. Free. Hit the streets. Enjoy your freedom, man. Don't throw your life away all in the name of keeping it real. Who you keeping it real with? You ain't keeping it real with your family? Then when you get locked up and you get 25 years, you think that female's supposed to be going up and down them highways from different states to states, especially if you get caught in the feds and they ship you off 50 states away? She's supposed to keep it real? Really? Really? Somebody's really supposed to just stop their life because you decided that you want to keep it real when you want to go to jail? I'm not on social media to play no games. I ain't get up on YouTube to play no games, man. My job is to wake y'all up. Are you woke? Or are you asleep? Anyway, people, that's my message for the day. My little homie got 25. I don't want to see not near one of the rest of you little dudes out there get any more time in jail. Behind what? Keeping it real? The realest thing you can do is stay home and take care of your kids.
Swear to God, listen, a nigga ran up on me one day and was like, yo, man, oh, I love you. I fuck with you, my nigga. You keep it gangster. I said, gangster? I said, that's cool, but I try to keep it smart. He said, what you mean? I said, my nigga, ain't nothing cool about being a dumb nigga. I said, how else you gonna be able to navigate through the trials, the tribulations, the hills, the valleys, the jungles, the wilderness, the obstacles? How else you gonna get through that in this world? Being a dumb nigga ain't gonna get you that. You understand? You playing around with these rappers, these stupid ass, lying ass rappers that's not telling you the real story. They got you believing that being a stupid nigga is cool. My nigga, that ain't cool. Because the real story is that half these rappers that's acting like they dumb is probably smart.
But
My nigga, listen to me when I tell you. Ain't nothing more dangerous than a street nigga woke. We the best that ever did it. We the ones that come from nothing. We the ones that figured it out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's the truth.